In this video, I'll cover 8 tips to help you edit faster in Lightroom. And thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring it. First, when importing your images, check the box to build smart previews. If you have time, you can also render one-to-one previews, which will come in handy if you're going to zoom in on your photos to do more detail-oriented edits. Once you zoom in inside the develop module, Lightroom is going to build a one-to-one preview in the background, which can slow you down. So it can be best to go ahead and have Lightroom create those previews before you start. Next, let's go to Preferences and click on the Performance tab. If you have the space, you can increase the camera raw cache size to 10 gigabytes. Next, I'm going to deselect Enable Hover Preview of Presets in Loop. I am going to enable Use Smart Previews instead of Originals for image editing. This will help make things run really smoothly. And if your Lightroom catalog is one where you store thousands of photos and use on a regular basis, you can click Optimize Catalog, which can help clean up some of the inefficiencies that can occur over time. All right, one thing that can help save you a lot of time when editing large shoots, like a wedding for example, is making basic corrections inside of the library module instead of the develop module. So you may have a group of shots that were all a little under or overexposed. Just highlight the entire batch and flip open the quick develop panel and make your adjustments. This is also great for batch adjusting the white balance too. This is a much quicker and more consistent way to edit as opposed to being in the develop module and adjusting these settings one photo at a time. Here's another tool we use all the time, Synchronize. You can use Sync in the library module, but I most commonly use it in the develop module after I've made full edits to an image and need to quickly apply the same settings to several other photos. With the edited image selected, shift-click to highlight all the photos you want to sync to the first image. Then click Sync and check all the settings you want copied. You may want to leave off local adjustments like masks, healing, crop, etc. Then click Synchronize and watch as it applies those settings to the entire group of images. Then if needed, you can go in one at a time and make those more image-specific adjustments, but you won't have to worry about making any additional edits to the photo. This is a really quick tip, but in the develop module, I like to keep the histogram and navigator panels closed and open them only if needed. This eliminates 2 additional displays of information that Lightroom has to show every time you move to a new photo, and I found it helps things run just a little bit quicker. One of the best things about Lightroom is its non-destructive editing. You can always go back to any point in the edit and undo anything you don't like. There is no limit to how many edits you can make on an image, so if you've really spent a long time tweaking an image, doing a lot of spot removals, etc., well, that's all information that Lightroom is storing, and believe it or not, it can start to slow things down. So try to clear out the history of an image once it's at a place that you are happy with and you know you won't need to go back to previous iterations of your edit. Just click the X next to history, and those edits are history. So Adobe does have a recommended order in which you process your image to achieve the best performance. It is as follows. First, denoise. Then content aware remove, heal, spot. Then lens profile corrections. Profile. Global adjustments like white balance and exposure. Then finally, local adjustments like masking. So keep in mind, if you're experiencing a slowdown when using content aware or spot healing, that it will be quicker if it's one of the first things you do to an image. Now there are a few adjustments that you're just better off applying at the end of your edit session. Noise reduction, sharpening, and lens corrections can all negatively impact the speed of Lightroom. What I'd recommend doing, if you want to use these features, is wait until you've edited all the photos of the entire set and you're ready to export. Then, assuming you want to apply the same settings to all the photos, apply the noise reduction, sharpening, and lens corrections to the first photo, then sync it across the entire set. Of course, just make sure to check the relevant boxes so you don't overwrite any edits that you've already made.
We've been Squarespace customers since 2013, way before this YouTube channel started. We currently pay for 4 Squarespace websites, and striptriviapod.com is one of them.
If you're not raking in money hand over fist with your podcast, you might want to check out Squarespace's new member areas, where you can sell access to gated content like video classes, digital downloads, or newsletters.
You can also showcase your photography with Squarespace's professional portfolio designs. Customize the layout, the look, and the feel to make it your own. Also, you can schedule and book appointments straight from your website. You need to log in that client meeting? Well, they can easily see your availability and reschedule if needed, making your life a heck of a lot easier.
Here's what our new podcast website looks like, and if you're in the market for a new website or domain, we'll save you 10% when you go to squarespace.com/mangostreet, or just click the link down in the description, or use the code MangoStreet at checkout. The options are virtually endless.
Sounds like there's just 3 options.
Okay, there's 3 options. That's it. I hope these tips help you edit faster in Lightroom, and if you've got any tips of your own, let everyone know down in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.